I love the film.
Cool.
Was it fun playing Abe all hungover and in bouts of self-pity? And, how did you get into that character?
Well, it was a blast. On one hand, it's just like, I believe in the screenplay so much, and I think my friend Evan, who wrote it, is a genius. And the language of it is beautiful and funny and just fun to say. But in terms of even the archetype, what a thrill to be the boozy detective.
I know, right?
The funny detective. Like, that's like one of the best roles you can have.
Is it true that your 5-year-old daughter influenced you playing this role? And how did that come about?
It's actually not. Truthfully, I've been attached to this movie longer than she's been alive. So I don't know why that got misattributed, but we've been trying to make this movie for a good 5 years. And I think it's just the nature. I mean, as you said, her boyfriend being stabbed. I mean, a murder versus mostly what he does is find, missing cats right now is the majority of his cases.
Right.
So, very, very juvenile stuff. So dealing with a real adult case. And not even trying to get into the ramifications of that, just trying to solve the case, but ultimately they're unavoidable. You're dealing with a murder and the murder of a child, or a kid, and so that is dark stuff. And even though there's a lot of humor in the movie, and I would kind of consider it a comedy first.
Do you ever feel like you had to prove yourself like Abe had to? To maybe take on more grown-up roles after all your success throughout the years with Gilmore Girls and the OC? How do you relate?
I do feel, I guess so, yeah. It's fun to, quite honestly, playing high school, and it was always like, and I was always in my 20s. I started acting at, 19 and turned 20 fast, and so
right.
You're always playing high school. Your parents are always a little too young to be your real parents. I mean, even if it's physically possible, it's not probable.
Right.
And you kind of yearn to be someone with the job, or be someone with, and then at a certain point with the family. Someday I'll play a grandpa. I think growing up is how wherever you land is a humbling experience.
Yeah.
And getting older. And I think that it's no matter who you are, it's never quite probably where you thought, or what is like what you thought when you were 12. It's a very universal feeling I think we can all kind of tap into.
I don't know if you've seen this, but many people on social have been talking about how Dave Rygalski is the best Gilmore Girls boyfriend ever. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know if he's the best boyfriend ever. I'm not I haven't seen like every episode of the show, so I can't say that, although I do know the longer running thing of that makes sense. Knowing what I know of that character and what he did, it was pretty valiant.
Right.
And chivalrous. I'm sure if you got to know Dave longer, he would have had some shortcomings, but we only got to know him for a bit.